What's up, YouTube? This week I'm going to be talking to you about my top 3 book RPGs. Now, I've mentioned this before, but an RPG, in case you don't know, is a role-playing game. And when I say book role-playing game or book RPG, I'm talking about, where you sit around a table with friends and you play a game, you roll up a character and that sort of thing. Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of stuff. So, let's just get into the list. Here's my top 3 favorite ones of all time. Number 1, since I already mentioned it, let's just get into it and say Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, though. I gotta definitely emphasize 5th edition. I have not been one to like Dungeons and Dragons. In fact, it wasn't the first role-playing game I ever played, and I hardly ever played it. And when I did play it, I didn't like it as much as other games. But when the 5th edition came out, they really stripped it away of a lot of the complications and things, the complicated rules and the little nitpicky stuff, and they made it kind of this basic bare bones thing that you could really just explore, and it wasn't so bogged down by rules. So I've really been enjoying Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, if I get a chance to play it. Number 2, my second one is going to be Serenity. I think they also have a Firefly one, but I haven't played that one. I'm talking about Serenity. It's basically the same thing, but me and some friends, we really came into our own with this game. I think it was the best role-playing that we ever did. We expanded this universe, and I'm not sure that we're ever going to even recapture that again, but it just came at a time when we loved that franchise. We got into it. We made our own ship. We made our own crew. It was so fun. We ran it like TV episodes, and it was just a blast. It was a simple enough system to get into, and we had a ton of fun with it. So I would definitely recommend that if you really like Firefly and Serenity. That would be my second choice. Hey, it's number 3. All right, for my third and final favorite, I am going back to the roots of things. This was not the game that I started with in role-playing, but it is the game that I devoted the most time in role-playing to, and that is Cyberpunk 2020. If you have never played that, well, good luck in finding any books for it. At this point, it would be like watching Hackers, the movie, and it's so outdated, but it's so much fun. We had so much fun with that game. The character creation alone was so complex if you had all the books and the equipment books and everything, the Chrome books, if you remember those. I mean, there was a ton of supplements and things for it back at the time, at that time, which even when I got into it was already starting to kind of go out of print, but I could still get a lot of the books. It was an amazing game, mostly because I like future settings and I just kind of love that stuff. I love making decked out characters, and we had awesome battles and things, memorable things that we still talk about to this day. And that's the beauty of role-playing, I think, is just the stories and the fun times you share with your friends. So that's my top 3 list for book RPGs. Why don't you let me know what yours are? Do you agree with mine? Have you played mine? Or maybe you've played other ones I've never even heard of. I've played several other ones too, but those definitely are my top 3. So as always, like I said, comment, let me know about yours, share this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and you're going to get more stuff like this. And as always, keep YouTubing it up.